And welcome to the 2019 ASA Winter CanAm Classic here in Syracuse, New York. My name is Chuck Cooley, and we are just underway with the men's known pro shootdown. I'm here joined in the booth by Scott Tozier, and we're watching the top 5 shoot-off here. What you just saw was Timothy Brown.
That was Danny Kobal.
That was Danny Kobal. That was Robbie Nott. He was actually the team captain earlier tonight in the USA Canadian shoot. This is Rhys Lafleur, qualified with 424.
Yeah, I know Reece pretty well. I've shot with him quite a bit over the years.
And then coming up next, what we'll see is Chris Wegner.
Yeah, there's a 10 for Reece. Reece just keeps getting better and better.
Now, Chris laid down a blistering 442.
Yeah, Chris is just a rock. This guy holds like you cannot believe.
He was shooting really good today.
Yeah.
And he got overtaken. Oh, this is center 10.
Yeah, he was going for the 12. And here's Ian. I know Ian. I haven't met him by...
Ian Koppenhaver.
Yep.
Got the 12.
A good 12. Yeah.
Now, he eked out the lead with a 444 for the high qualifier, and he was the United States team captain earlier tonight for the Team USA Canadian shoot.
Yeah, I can tell you 44 up on this course was that's some shooting.
Now, you know that because you helped set that course?
I did. I was really interested to see what the scores were going to be. I know we had a turkey at 45 yards that was getting people's attention. I think that was the shot of the tournament. PJ did a little bit on it.
So Robbie with a 10.
Yeah, this is going to get interesting because these guys can shoot. I know it's a lot of local guys, regional semi-pros, and I don't think there's any normally known pros here, but there's some semi-pros in this region that can really lay it down. I know Chris is placed in K50 last year. I think down in Augusta when I was there, he was in either second or third.
With a 12. Yep, there it is.
That was Ian, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Ian's coming out blazing.
So now Ian moves over. He will be our first shooter.
I'll be interested to if he'll try for the 14 or just stay safe on that. The taper, the black and white splits the center of the 10, so there's definitely usually a good spot to aim at.
So there's 12, a look at the scoreboard. 456 for Ian. 452 now for Chris. 434 for Reece.
Oh, he shoots a trigger. I didn't know he shot a trigger. Yeah, he's going for the 12.
Yep. Laid a 10 in there.
Yeah. There's Danny. I've known Danny for quite a few years, too. He's a really good shooter. He's from PA, too.
He's going for that 14.
Trying to make up some ground.
Well, he's got to. He's kind of way back there.
Yeah.
I talked to him earlier. He was pretty excited to make this shoot off.
Yeah, Danny's a good guy. All these guys are really good. Really approachable guys.
Robbie coming down from Canada, going at the 12 there. Yeah. Just missed it. Solid 10.
I think Robbie's the only one in the shoot down that I haven't shot with and know pretty well.
So this is a series of 5 targets.
Reece looks steadier than steady.
Center 10.
Oh, center 10. I just don't think you can see where to aim on that. Even though it's not very far, it's just like shooting in the dark. There's Chris on the long one. Nope, center.
But that's a safe shot, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you should probably be going for that.
Right. But well, he probably saw it.
He's not so far out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Ian didn't lay down a 12 or 14, so he's probably thinking, I'm not going to lose it here.
Right.
So if Ian had hit the 12, I'm sure Chris was going to aim a little harder.
So Ian with a 10 there.
Chris's nickname is the Beast of the East. Pretty well known on some of the Facebook forums.
Another 10.
Chris has been a really big proponent of known 3D in this area.
And a 10. Well, known 3D is taken off pretty well.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad to see it come up here. I mean,
Yeah.
but of course, this tournament, you know, the Winter CanAm has always been a known yardage event.
Yeah.
There's another 10 for Dan.
Yeah, this whole region, just because of our weather, we've, you know, it's really hard for us to get outside and judge yardage. By the time the weather really breaks and it's decent out, it's April, May, so we've been just dying for known yardage events up in this area.
Mm-hmm.
So Chris and Ian are still pretty
So
close.
Mike Terrell kind of getting with, oh, there's a good look at this leaderboard.
So first and second are pretty close.
Yeah, within 4 points. Reece.
And third and fourth.
Yeah. So Reece and Robbie are fighting it out.
Yeah.
Chris and Ian are fighting it out.
Chris is on the taper. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the 14 here. No, dropped
He
it.
shot low. That's an 8.
Yeah, that's an 8. That's surprising. He usually doesn't make those mistakes. Looks pretty solid too. Oh, there's a good 12. Now that's going to put the pressure on Chris. There's Danny. Oh, going for the 14. It's kind of got it. Although third and fourth were pretty close, so. They look pretty calm. Well, a little left of the 12.
Just a little left of the 12, but that target everybody's been struggling with all night long.
Yeah, that's a tough one to aim at. Looked like it got the 10.
That'll be a 10 for sure. And we'll get the officials out there to flash us some cards and see who's got what. Now, on target number 1, we've got Chris Wagner.
Oh.
They're going to take a look down there at that. We think that's an 8. Yep.
That's surprising
so
from Chris.
470. He said he shot a couple of 8s this weekend. That kind of surprised him.
Yeah.
This should be Reece with a 12, right? Just missed that 14.
Yep.
Take a look at Ian's there.
Solid 10.
With the 10.
Yeah, that bore with the angle it's at and the lighting in here is it's like shooting in the pine trees in the woods. At a black cow. It's like a billboard.
Mike Terrell calling out the scores on the other side of the room there. Now we're into our 4th arrow. We have 5, and then we go to 6 if there's a tie there. 478.
Ian's definitely got a pretty good
Write
lead here.
those down. 470.
Third and fourth is definitely close, though. You could see some movement here.
Yeah, with only a couple of points separating those guys.
Yeah, Chris has got the wolf, so that's going to be a tough one to go at. I don't know that you'll see him try for the 14.
So Ian should kind of be on cruise control here.
Yeah, Reece is right in us for third. Oh, there
Centered
you go.
that, yep.
Yep, he's shaking his head. That was a good one.
Yeah, he really needed that, though.
Yeah, that looked like one of those shots you really felt good. See what Chris is going to get. I'm guessing he's looking 10-12. Well,
went
he
for the
was going for
14.
the 14. Huh.
Yeah.
He wants first or nothing, I guess. Well,
Ooh.
that's down. I don't see the clock going either.
Wrist strap shooter.
Yeah. I don't see too many of those guys.
At the very top, you see a couple of winners.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Centered that 12.
Yeah. I used to shoot 3D better with a wrist strap years ago.
14.
Oh, hammers the 14. But Danny's in 5th, I think, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to make his way back up to 4th or not. He looks pretty solid. It's nice to see a Canadian in there.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, we have a huge contribution from the Canadian side. I mean, there's 140-ish Canadian shooters here this weekend.
Yeah, the Canadians have really made this shoot what it is. I mean, they just come down by the droves for this shoot. They love to see all the vendors. They do a lot of business. Chris going for the 14. Chris isn't a guy to back down from a fight, though. I can tell you that. He's a winner take all guy. It's a great shot, even with a letdown too. Letting down in this situation would definitely make me a little nervous. 14. There we go.
Great
Danny.
shot.
There's a solid 10. Let's see the scores here.
Reece at 466, Danny 462. I'm sorry, Robbie 462, and Danny now at 453, coming off 14.
So Mike calling out the scores there.
Wow, Ian's got
Yeah,
a
so
pretty
Ian a
commanding lead.
huge lead, 490.
Yeah.
Chris Wegner with a 478.
Yeah, we got to be within 10, right?
Rhys
for the
Lafleur with a
6-0?
466. Yep, 462 for
Yes.
Robbie. Danny with a 453.
It's definitely starting to spread the gap out here between
So
all the
Chris has got to hit
positions.
a 12 or a 14, and then if Ian hits a 10,
Yeah.
he's in it for the 6th arrow, but I don't know
Yeah.
if he can catch him.
Yeah, it's a lot to make up either any position.
And we start here with Robbie Nott on target number 1.
Yeah.
That's that taper target.
There's a solid 10.
So that'll give him a 472 after 5 arrows.
Here's Reece. Ooh, that might.
I think that's a top. I don't think he's
Yeah,
going to
that might
pull
be-
that.
That might be just over.
Yeah, so that'll give him, I mean, this is unofficially, of course, but a 476.
There's Chris.
Now, Chris has got to go for it, I think.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well, he got the
solid
12,
12.
though.
Yeah, I would have been surprised if he went for the 14. That was a lot of ground to make up. I mean, he was 12 points behind, so.
But he's got nothing to lose by going for it at this point.
Yeah.
And a 10.
Solid 10. Yeah. There's Danny.
That'll put Chris into a 6th arrow.
Oh, 14 inside out. Nice
Wow.
shot.
That's two
Yeah.
14s in a row for him.
Yeah. I'll tell you, when Danny settles down, he can shoot with the best of them. He's a tough competitor. Now he's pretty happy with that.
Yeah, he ought to be. He had two 14s in a row coming out of it.
Gosh. So where is he ending up? He's got to be.
Well, he's got a 467 unofficially here.
Yeah. 10. Yep, that was just
Reece
over.
with a 10.
You're pretty good calling this off the monitor, I gotta say.
Yes.
My eyes aren't that good.
Chris with a 12. That should give him 490.
Must be lots of practice, right?
Yeah, I've been looking at this monitor for a while.
That's a solid one.
Ian with a 10. It should give him 500. Now, that gives Chris the break. That's the 6th arrow. That's what he needed.
Yeah. Danny with 14.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Should give him 467.
Yeah.
Mike, Danny, done.
500. Chris 490. In third place is Reece. Fourth place is Robbie, and fifth place is Danny 14 Kobal. Just give you guys a round of applause.
That was some great shooting.
Yep.
Yep.
So Mike's going to bring these guys out. for a 6th target here. And there's a quick look at the leaderboard.
Also, there
Ian,
is still 10 out.
Yeah,
I know
Ian
it's gonna be
at
close.
500, Chris with a 490. So Reece will finish 3rd. Robbie will finish 4th. Danny will finish 5th. Now, you're 10 points behind. You're in 2nd. You literally have nothing to lose. Do you go for the 14 or not?
Oh, yeah, you got to.
Right?
I mean, you got to put the pressure on him. I'd still like to see him back this up to about 45 yards and make these guys think about it a little bit. You hit a 14 at 45, you're going to get a little sweat going there.
Mm-hmm.
Because these guys are going to be able to see that corner ring. So if Ian's only got to hit a 10 to win, I think it's game over.
He's looking pretty hard at that sight, though.
Yeah.
Man, Chris is dialing his back down.
Yeah. This is, Chris is going for the 14.
You have to.
Yep.
Wreckers or checkers, right?
Yep, exactly. Like I said, Chris never backs down from trying to make a win. So.
And you can't finish worse than 2nd. So
Yeah,
even
exactly.
if he shoots a 0, he's still in 2nd place.
For sure.
And now the crowd kind of cheering for him there a little bit.
Yeah.
I love this picture shot.
Yeah, it's
This
got
is
some
great.
pretty good shading up around the 14, so you can see how the light streak goes right around the 10. So I think there's a pretty good aiming spot.
A little glisten there.
Yep.
I'd be going for it. Why not?
Yeah, you gotta. He's looking pretty steady. Yep,
And he got it.
Yep.
There you go. Way
Yeah.
to go. What a great shot to end it out for him.
Yeah, but
So now
Ian's
Ian.
got 10 points. Had 10 points before that, so there's 4.
Well, that
so,
forces Ian to shoot an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, but
8 or better.
yeah.
Just like the last shoot-off. Beautiful. What a great job, Chris.
Yeah, Ian's just thinking, nice smooth shot here.
Mike giving him the golf clap there. And the crowd calling for a 14.
So what does he need to win? He's got to.
He needs an 8 or better.
He's got to hit an 8. Yeah, he's not going for the 14. That's for sure. I don't care how much Godin Mike puts into him. He's going to drive this right in the center. See? Yep.
Yep, center 10.
Yep.
And that'll be your winner,
Yep. Ian Koppenhaver, right?
Koppenhaver.
Haver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ian Koppenhaver. Man, he's had a heck of a night.
Yeah.
He's the winner for the USA Canadian Championship that we had earlier on tonight. And now he is the champion here for the men's known pro.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's a pretty good weekend.
And I want to run out to the floor here and have PJ get a word with our new champion, Ian Koppenhaver.
Rhys Lafleur, 4th, Robbie Nott, and 5th, Danny.
Mike's calling out the scores, calling out the official finishing. We see some of the big
Thanks, Todd.
paper checks coming in here.
Yeah,
Todd from
all right.
Dead Center handing out
Got some contingency
his
checks coming up here?
contingency checks.
Excellent.
Man, what an event. This was a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, I guess so.
checks coming for you guys, too, from the other direction. That's you if you get up on top. I got you in 2nd. I got you in 3rd.
Chris has had a
Got
heck of
check
a
here
weekend,
for
too.
Ian
Boy.
for $1,300. Check for Chris for $1,000.
$1,000.
For Reece for $600. All right. That looks like a good picture to me.
That's a pretty good win right there. $1,300 for first place plus $150
Yeah.
from Dead Center to be the new champion. That's a good weekend.
13.
And that was a great shoot-off, actually. That was kind of fun to see Chris pop a 14 right at the end and put a little bit of pressure on him. I mean, I don't think it really pushed him all that hard. 14. So PJ Riley's going to slide in there and get an interview with Ian.
All right, Ian Koppenhaver, you did it. How's it feel?
It feels good.
So you were team captain for the USA, then you had to come out here and shoot this. Did any playing on your nerves there with the switch?
Yeah, I was nervous when I got up here. It's definitely nerve-wracking. You know, the camera's on and there's a lot of people behind you.
So what was your game plan going in here? You only had a 2-point lead, but you did catch a couple bonus rings.
Yeah, my game plan was to the closer ones aim hard at the 12 and kind of see where Chris was ending up and play it from there. But I fell into a couple 12s, got lucky, and made it happen.
Now you say you got lucky, but how was your shot feeling up there? You look pretty steady.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be a little bit more nervous than what I was, but I settled down up there and made shots go off at the right time.
With the time clock going and the crowd behind you, were you able to tune all that out and just focus on your shot?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I didn't even turn around, so.
So what's this do for you going into the season? Winter Can-Am, you're the champion, men's known pro champion. How's that feel going into the season?
Yeah, it's a good start. It's my first big tournament of the year, so we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, Ian. Congratulations, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
All right, thank you.
Well, Scott, that's it. We've wrapped it up here in Syracuse, the 2019 Winter Can-Am Classic from ASA. Wow, that was a lot of fun shooting tonight. Chris Wegner popping a bunch of 14s. Danny Kobal, he called him the 14. And, man, that was a lot of fun. What do you think? Final thoughts real quick here before we close out?
Yeah, the 14 and the 12s always keep things interesting for sure.
They do. Well, you guys did a great job. Great facility. We'll see you guys here next year for the Winter Can-Am.
Get in the red zone. Carbon Express's small diameter Maxima Red SD, taking big game hunting to an all-new level, making other competitors' single spine arrows obsolete. Patented tri-spine technology controls arrow flight, delivering better downrange energy and accuracy, all in a small diameter shaft. Think you're shooting the best hunting arrow in the game? Think again. Stay in the red zone. Assume nothing and shoot Carbon Express.
We don't build these bows to be different. We build them to be better. We're the outsiders, the mavericks, the fearless. We forge our own path. We're not chasing anyone, but we know what they're running from. It's an obsession, and the obsessed never rest.
The 2019 ASA Winter Can-Am Classic is brought to you by Vortex Optics, Last Chance Archery, and Obsession Bows.